everyone, another book today at Cindy Harper Speaks. And book is about my favorite mammal, those enormous elephants. And it's written by Sarah Cussen. Illustrations are by Steve Weaver. So let's learn about those enormous elephants. To my mom. How big are elephants? Hope the elephant doesn't step on the car. Elephants are big. In fact, they are the largest land animals alive on Earth today. You would have to get about 10 medium-sized dogs to stand on top of each other just to reach an elephant's shoulder. Elephants are long as well as tall and grow up to 30 feet in length from trunk to tail. That's about the same as a stretch limo. And one elephant can weigh as much as 75 people. Where do elephants live? Elephants live in Africa and Asia. In Africa, elephants live in many countries south of the giant Sahara Desert. Some elephants in Africa live on savannas, which are wide fields of grass with some trees. Other elephants in Africa live in rainforests. In Asia, elephants live in India, China, Sri Lanka, and other countries nearby. They live in both grasslands like the savannas in Africa and in forests. Some even live in the mountains. This chart shows us the red. These are the African elephants. The blue are the Asian elephants. Green, those are forests. And the yellow, those are the grasslands. Are all elephants the same? No, there are some differences between elephants living in Africa and elephants living in Asia. African elephants are bigger than Asian elephants. African elephants also have much bigger ears. So we know this is an African elephant and this is an Asian elephant. Look at the difference between the ears. You can also tell them apart by their tusks. Both male and female African elephants have tusks, but only male Asian elephants do. So this has to be a male Asian elephant. Also, African elephants are more wrinkly. Asian elephants are more hairy. There are some differences between African elephants that live on the savannas and those that live in the forest. The forest elephants are smaller with straighter tusks. If you were a female elephant, wouldn't you be impressed with these tusks? Why do elephants have tusks? Not all elephants have tusks. Some Asian elephants don't have tusks, but most elephants do because they are very useful. Elephant tusks are usually big, strong teeth that grow long. They can use them to fight other elephants or dangerous animals. They can use them to dig for food and water. They can use them to move trees out of their way or to scrape off tree bark to eat. Tusks are useful and they also look cool. Male elephants like to impress female elephants with their tusks to show how strong they are. Why are elephants in danger? Elephants are in danger because of their tusks. Their tusks are made of ivory, which is just another word for those hard teeth. People kill elephants to get the ivory tusks. Ivory is valuable because it is very strong, but can still be easily made into other shapes. Hunting elephants is not allowed, and many people are working hard to make sure elephants can live in peace. Why do elephants have big ears? Believe it or not, it isn't so that they can hear well. Elephants use their ears as air conditioning. The places where they live in Africa and Asia can get very hot. Elephant ears have lots of veins, the tubes that carry blood. You can see them in your own body on top of your hands. When elephants wave their ears, they are actually cooling down all the blood in those veins. The blood then travels all over their huge bodies and they can stay cool. I didn't know that. Why do elephants have trunks? An elephant trunk is amazing. It is like a hand, an arm, a nose, and a drinking straw all in one. Elephants can use their trunks to feel things and pick them up. They can smell really well, looking for food and for danger. They use their trunks to shake hands with their friends and hug their babies. They use them to slurp up water to bring to their mouths or to shower. They even use their trunks to talk to other elephants by making the famous trumpet sound. Or they can wave their trunks in the air to tell other elephants they are angry. What do elephants eat? Elephants are vegetarians. They eat grass, fruit, leaves, branches, and twigs. Elephants are so big that they need to eat a lot. It depends on their size, but some elephants can eat up to 700 pounds of food every day. That's about the same weight as 1,500 Big Macs. They also drink about 60 gallons of water per day as well. That's a little more than most bathtubs can hold. What do elephants and cats have in common? Elephants and cats both purr. Elephants purr to communicate with other elephants. Just like cats, they purr only when they feel safe. They purr when they are near their elephant friends. If they stop purring, their friends know that there may be danger nearby. Are elephants scared of mice? No. People think elephants are scared of mice because of cartoons like Dumbo. But elephants are very big and mice are very small. Some people have even done experiments to see if it is true. The elephants ignore the mice. In their homes in Africa and Asia, they probably never see mice. Can elephants swim? Although elephants are big and heavy, they are very good swimmers. Just like you, elephants can float. Elephants mostly swim with their face above the water and their mouth below it. They then breathe through their trunk, which they use like a snorkel. They use all four of their legs to swim, and you might be surprised how fast they can go. They can also swim long distances without a problem. Some people think they even swam across oceans to get to the places where they live today. Do elephants have enemies? Elephants are so big that other animals are afraid of them. The only enemies elephants have are people who hurt them and destroy their homes. Even lions and crocodiles will leave a big elephant alone, but elephants do have to protect their babies. Sometimes elephants are their own enemies when they fight with each other. A male may fight with another male over who gets a female. If an elephant gets very angry, it will charge. That means it runs very fast right at whatever it doesn't like. Elephants are very big, so you should stay out of their way. These two males are fighting, probably about female. Can you ride an elephant? People have been riding on elephants for thousands of years. People have ridden elephants to get from here to there, to move heavy things, and even to fight in war. People still do ride elephants in some countries, and you might see someone ride an elephant in the circus, but don't try it with a wild elephant. How old are elephants? Elephants can be as old as people. In the wild, an elephant can live for 50 to 70 years, as long as it is not hunted and doesn't become ill. In the zoo or a circus, An elephant can live up to 80 years. When elephants get very old, they run out of teeth. Elephants are able to grow up to 6 or 7 new sets of teeth during their lives, just like people lose their baby teeth and grow a new set. Eventually, they can't grow anymore, and so they stop eating. Aww. If age brings wisdom, this elephant is very wise. So when they can't grow any more teeth, they can't eat. So then they die. Do elephants have good memories? There is an old saying that elephants never forget. It is true. Elephants have good memories, and female elephants have the best ones. Woo-hoo. The oldest and wisest female elephants guide their packs for miles towards food or watering holes that they remember from the past. They also remember enemies and friendly faces so they can let the rest of the pack know if there is danger or if it is safe to eat. This female is guiding her pack down a well-traveled elephant path. How tough is elephant skin? Their skin is very tough. Elephants are also known as pack. Let's see. I'm going to try to pronounce this pachyderms, a word that scientists use to call them, and that means thick skin. Their skin is an inch thick, almost all over their body, except their ears. Even though elephants look like they are made from old leather suitcases, their skin can be sensitive. They play in mud in order to cover their skin and protect it from the sun, just like you use sunscreen. Notice that some of the elephants are wearing sunscreen. The sunscreen, of course, is the mud. How big are baby elephants? Baby elephants are 3 feet tall when they are born, about the same as a 4-year-old human, but they weigh 250 pounds, about the same as a big football player. They drink their mother's milk just like baby humans do, but baby elephants drink more than 3 gallons per day. Like people, they are not fully grown until they are 16 to 20 years old. Interesting fact. This baby comes up to his mother's knees. Cute baby. Do elephants play? Baby elephants love to play in the mud. Elephants love to play in the wild. Young elephants play in water holes and spray each other with water and mud. They practice fighting by wrestling with their trunks. And sometimes they even play with other animals, such as antelopes, by pretending to charge at them. In some countries, people and elephants play together. Sometimes they have elephant races, just like we have horse races. And people and elephants even play soccer. There are usually 4 or 5 elephants on each team, and people sit on top of the elephants to steer them. I wondered how that worked. How do elephants communicate? Elephants talk with their trunks and their bodies. Elephants say hello by rubbing shoulders or by shaking trunks, just like you shake hands. An elephant folds its trunk up under its tusks to say it wants to play. It shows it is curious and interested by holding its trunk up in the air. When an elephant gets scared, it will use its trunk to make loud trumpeting noises to warn other animals. Baby elephants even suck their trunks when they need comfort, just like kids suck their thumbs. Aww. Friends like to hang out together. Do elephants have friends? Yes, just like people, some elephants have lots of friends, and some like to hang out with only a few others. Elephants remember their friends even after spending years away from each other. They also are worried or sad when their family or friends are sick. That was it. Absolutely beautiful. I loved it. Elephants are enormous. They are the largest land animals alive on Earth today. We learned that. They have big ears, and what are their ears used for? To fan, to cool themselves off. They have big front teeth or tusks. We learned all about them. Awesome. Those enormous elephants. If you like this book, please press like at the end, and I'll see you next time at Cindy Harper Speaks. And hopefully you learned some new, interesting facts about elephants. I know I did. Thanks for tuning in, and bye for now.